Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Long Dark. So we're back here again for another video. Now we just got done, hunting and processing a deer. We took down a wolf, took down a few rabbits we had. In fact, we need to repair a snare that we had. So we'll need to grab that gut there, and yeah, still got tons of rifle ammunition that we're probably never going to use. We also have a ton of revolver ammunition somewhere. I don't know. Plenty of arrows as well, but we need to grab that gut, because we need to scrap this, get our reclaimed wood back, and we need to make a new snare, because ours keeps breaking. So, we did that. Let's make a new one. And there we go. Just use our hands. We could use, like, quality tools and decrease the time by, like, half, but we'll just use our hand. 30 minutes is nothing. Not a lot of time, and we need to burn through some daylight anyway before we go to bed. So, make that. We have a snare, so let's go set it up in our little clearing there where we snare rabbits. Oh yeah, I wanted to check also my progress on my rifle as well. Let me check that. Not quite. Okay, not quite half through 4. Definitely hit level 5 with Revolver, probably before rifle. But we're still making good progress. We did hit level 5 with the bow, which is awesome, because we can crouch with it now and use it, which makes life so much easier. Because now I don't have to try and play sniper. With the bow, I can actually crouch up and get next to things like deer and whatnot,
Surrounded by snow,
which makes
nothing to drink.
hunting so much easier. So much easier. Especially considering I'm not too great with the bow. When it comes to taking down wolves with the bow, I'm pretty decent at it, because usually I let them see where I'm at, like I did with the revolver and that wolf, and usually an arrow to the head kills them. And I'm pretty good at that close range with the bow, but when it gets to long range, like hunting deer, I'm not so great with it. So being able to crouch, get a lot closer, makes hitting them in a vital spot so much easier, which makes life easier, because I don't have to track down the deer, don't have to track down my arrow, so you don't lose an arrowhead, which is very important, because the only way you get those is if you get lucky and find one, find a arrow, which they're very rare, or if you make them yourself at a forge. And going to a forge is always risky, because you gotta have metal, which is really heavy, you gotta have coal, somewhat heavy, then you gotta have the tools, which, I do have the tools there already because I went there, but finding the tools originally can be tough. Now I got the old deer running there. Now I'm gonna grab my snare, right there. And instead of having the snare up here, where it seems to keep breaking, I'm gonna put my snare over here. In fact, I'll put it right on this path of the rabbit. You'd think if he went there once, he'd probably go there again, so he should probably get caught. I would think, at least. So we're gonna head back. Quite a nice day out. We've been having pretty good weather, minus the blizzard we had that kind of threw a wrench in our plans for a couple hours there in the last video. We've had pretty stable weather for the past week. Pretty much, blue skies and sunny weather. So that's always nice. We'll actually probably do some more fishing. Looking at the time, I gotta burn some of the day down anyway, probably some of the night as well. So yeah, we'll probably do some more fishing. In fact, yeah, we'll head over there now. The wind's picking up. I'm not too worried, even if a blizzard rolls in, I can make my way back to the camp office from the fishing hut. So it shouldn't be an issue. And we could always use more fish. Well, not really for the food, but I could always use more practice leveling up my fishing skill. So yeah, we'll stop by, we'll grab a steak, we'll eat one, and then we'll head over. We might eat 2 steaks. Then we'll head over, do some fishing. Might spend the night there, I don't know. We'll be ready for it if we need to. Because we'll eat enough to where it'll carry over in case we do need to sleep. So let's eat that. And we'll eat this. That'll do. Alright, you can have a drink. That's enough for a night. 0.16 is all you need for a night. I believe it's 0.16. It's 0.16 or 0.18. Either way, 0.17 will get us close enough to where we'll either have 0.1 less or 0.1 more than we need. And either way, it'll let us get through a night. A nice 10-11 hours of sleeping, no problem. Wind is picking up quite a bit, but other than that, the weather's pretty nice. Definitely worse. At the very least, there's good visibility. I'm not losing any temperature either. And the wind won't really matter once we're inside the fishing hut, as long as it doesn't pick into a blizzard, which hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, that's not too big of a deal. It could be worse. Could be worse. Now, luckily, we haven't really run into any wolves, which is always a bonus. So we should be a-okay to jump into this fishing hut. There is a couple wolves up there. You know what? Go take care of them right now. Might as well, before the weather gets worse, and I want them dealt with. I don't want any wolves coming over while I'm fishing. And sure enough, he'll be heading over as soon as I start catching fish and get smelly. And there's 2 of them at least. I'm assuming there's going to be 3. It's probably part of the pack that was here earlier. Yeah, there's at least 2. Generally, though, I figure whenever I see one, I usually account for another one I don't see. Wouldn't believe how many times I thought there was only 1 or 2 wolves in a pack, and keep finding more. Now that wolf ran because of my wolf coat I have on. They have a small chance of running away in fear when that happens. This guy also did the same thing, surprisingly enough. Which is fine by me. I don't mind. This guy aggroed, though. So we'll drop him. Well, that's 3 into him, so he'll definitely go down. 1 will always do the trick for the most part. But hey, got us quite a bit of experience. So let's finish reloading here. Alright, well now that they're taken care of, we shouldn't have to worry. Put that away. You can see him running up there. With 3 into him though, he shouldn't run for very, very long. 1 will do the trick. 2 will just make it go faster, and 3 makes it go even faster. But he'll be fine. He'll go down somewhere. He might even go down by the camp office, which makes my life even easier. Because it gives me a little extra food, a little extra guts for crafting, and, you know, some extra wolf pelts as well in case I want to repair up my wolf jacket. And as you guys can see there, he's running right next to our house. So he might go down... Actually, I think he might have went down right there. I thought he kept going. I think he went going, kept going, but he might have died right there. I'm not sure. Can't quite see. And I'm not going to waste time running up there just to check. I figure we knew some fishing. We'll figure out when we head back home. But we shouldn't have to deal with any more wolves, though, while we're fishing, which will be a nice relief off my mind. I always usually crouch, too, because it can always be a problem with wolves. I always use my pry bar as well, in case you guys haven't seen previous episodes and you're interested in playing the game yourself. I always recommend you use the pry bar, because it seems to do the greatest job with using the least durability of any tool, and it seems to do it faster and more efficiently, for the most part. Seems like the weather cleared up, which is cool. Catching some nice fish, though, which is always great. There's another one.
dusk, so night can't be far behind. Something's gotta go.
There went our line. Yeah, we'll start fishing again for 6 hours. There we go. Hold on. In case we catch a fish. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. I was letting my old kitty cat into the room, so he wanted in, so now he's in. Alright, so let's continue on. Too bad I can't feed any of these fish to my kitty cat. He's probably enjoying them quite a bit. But it is what it is. So we'll fish away some of the night.
It's starting to weigh me down.
And you know what, that'll probably do it. Because I want to actually sleep some tonight. And I don't want to ruin my schedule. I don't even think I have an extra... I think I do somewhere. Another medical stim or whatever. But I don't want to waste another one just to fix my sleep schedule. I only really do that if I have extras. And I know I got like an extra one somewhere. Between here and the Traverse Cabin. I'm sure there's an extra one somewhere floating around. But I don't feel like hunting for it, and I don't really want to use it either. Just gonna head home. It'll be easier. And we'll get to see if maybe that wolf did drop there like we thought, or if he kept going. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Mostly just shot him so he'd leave the area. Now we are getting into about middle of the night. I'd say probably around getting close to midnight, I'd say. Based on where the moon is there, I'd say around 11. Which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so I'm not seeing him, so I think he might have kept going. But I will give a nice little loop around the cabin, just in case. Doesn't look like it. No, I think he kept going. Oh well. Not a big deal. We have enough calories for the night. I believe we do. Eyeballing it. Yeah, we got plenty. We actually got like 161 extra calories. You only need about 600. Well, for 11 hours, you need 660. If you really want to fret about losing any condition, which you're losing a couple, 1 or 2% sleeping is not an issue. But just to be safe, still got 100 calories more than we needed. So we just need to drink for the night. Let's see if that'll get us all the way back up. Okay, so it is 0.18 that you need. But I'm not worried about that. It's so close that it's not going to matter. Even if I lose like 0.5% of a condition, it's not going to be an issue. Yeah, we didn't even lose any. We actually had water to spare, which is great. Now, what to do? Oh yeah, we got to go check our snare, see if our other one we placed did any better, if it's ruined, and collect any rabbits we got on them. And we'll check out the weather since we're out there. We'll be checking out the weather, seeing if that wolf's anywhere to be seen. So all in all, good thing. Yeah, nice new day, honestly. Some of the best weather we've been having. But then again, Mystery Lake does have some of the best weather in the game. It's usually pretty consistent. Not quite as good in Interloper, but for the most part, it's probably the most consistent weather in the game. Well, I shouldn't say that actually. It's very consistently good. Other places are consistently bad. Like, in my experience, Hush River Valley is very bad usually. No, that's interesting. I wonder if this is the wolf we shot over on the lake, or if this is the other one that was, like, the one up there. Oh, sure. Could be either way. But it don't matter. Those two wolves there. I could harvest them. But to be honest, there's no real need to. Honestly, it's just kind of a waste of my knife at this point, with how much food and stuff I'll have, and all the fish I got there. Looks like only one snare caught something, so we don't need to worry about the other ones. They're not, they haven't caught anything, and they're not ruined either. So that's a step up. But we do got the one here. Get that on my way back. I'm actually going to head over here and take care of this wolf. Because why not? Might as well. He's up here, and, you know, if we ever have to do anything in this clearing, he's just going to be frustration. I might as well take the opportunity to take him down. And also, yes, when it comes to the wolves and hitting them, normally I'd only hit them like once, maybe twice, if I wanted to drop them to make sure they didn't get on me. When I hit them and they run and I give a few more, I'm doing that because every time you hit something, if you don't drop it immediately, like if you drop it, that's the best case scenario, but if you don't drop it, then just pounding as many shots into them as you possibly can. It's the best way to level up your stuff. So occasionally I might, you know, put a few more than I need to into an animal, a wolf or whatnot. Well, I'm not going to really hit anything at that distance, so it's not a big deal. But I did hit him, though, so he'll go down, which is always great. Might even, if I get an opportunity, I might even hit one of the deer, too, on my way through. Who knows? But definitely can grab the rabbit, and we can head home. And yeah, in fact, they're heading towards me a little bit, so I'll probably see if I can't get the opportunity to hit one of them. We don't have to crouch yet. Try about now, though. There we go. And we even popped him twice. That'll give us a little extra XP, which is always cool. And in fact, we could probably hit the rabbit too. Just to give us a little bit more progress on leveling up our revolver skill. Grab that, place down the snare again. Now, generally, I don't really ever shoot anything. I don't ever use anything other than snares and rocks to take down rabbits. Or maybe a wolf to take them down, then I'll take the wolf down, and then I'll have the true rabbit. But usually, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll probably pop this deer on my way. The one that kept running was definitely the one I shot. They won't stop running that quickly unless they're dead if you shoot them. And, well, it'll get me some progress, which is always cool. I do want to check, though, what my progress is. Very, very close. In fact, we get a down or even 2 shots on this deer. It should give us what we need. Nice, level 5, and we took the deer down. 2 shots. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. And we got all those back. Let's take a look and read on the Revolver firearm skill, level 5. There's little stopping you with a revolver in your hands. Your stance is strong, your eyes sharp, and your target's always in sight. More than a tool, it's become an extension of your will to survive. Per-use condition degradation reduced by 50%. Moderate aim assist, recoil compensation increased by 70%. Struggle effectiveness increased by 30%, and 5 condition per repair action, which is really nice. So yeah, we took him down. Took the other deer will go down somewhere. Like I said, though, we got plenty of food. I'll probably harvest the deer, because that is a bit of a waste on deer, I feel. Wolves, don't really care. I take them out, just take them out for the most part for the skill, and I don't have to worry about them later. But deer, I kind of feel like it's a waste not to harvest them. Besides that, if I leave the body there, like leaving the wolves like I do is actually a good thing for me. Not only do I not have to worry about them at the time, which, it looks like I can see the dead body of the wolf out there on the ice. Leaving a wolf body prevents another wolf from spawning. At least it seems to. And it does the same thing for like a deer too. So I want to harvest that deer up just in case I end up needing the extra food. Probably won't though. I know I won't need the food actually, but I might need the hide for something. Probably not, but I might. So I'll take care of that. That way we can get more spawning within a few days. And that'll be the best thing to do. Right now though, I'll harvest up these rabbits. I'll use my hand. Hour 9 minutes. That's not bad. Alright, well, that's that one done. Harvest this one up. Kind of smaller rabbits, but hey, it is what it is. I won't complain. They're basically free. I mean, the one I did shoot with the revolver, but it got me some extra skill with it, which is great. And yeah, that about does that. So let me get the hides down. And let me get the guts down as well. Just trying to keep somewhat separate piles, so I know to pick them up when they cure. Like number 22, 24, 43, 70, 39, and 1. So, it should work out pretty well. I'll head out and grab that deer probably next episode, because we are out of time for this one. So, if you guys like the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. As always, does help the channel out a ton, and I really appreciate it. And if you guys have any tips, tricks, advice, or suggestions for anything you guys would like to see on the channel, definitely don't be afraid to let me know down in the comments below. Input is always appreciated, and I like reading your guys' comments. So, feel free to do so if you wish. And, yeah, hopefully you guys will see something on the channel, something else you might like to see. Hopefully you guys are liking the videos. And, yeah, hope to see you guys on my next videos.